Hey guys, it's Katie from 6ShooterCharlie, and this is part 2 of the Pick and Pack series where I show you what's sold and how I ship it. We have so many shipments that I broke this into 2. It would be a super long video. So let's go back in and see all the rest of the things that are ready to go. All right, this is one of the little squish-a-lots. This is a Stitch. I want to say, is he ultra rare? It's hard to see him in there, but he is going to Lamira, Wisconsin. Like I said, I do pack break videos every single night. And it could be Pokemon cards, it could be Lorcana, it could be my Funky Bob monthly subscription box, Disney Doorables, and I mean, I have so many different things. I actually just did some Nightmare Before Christmas and some Harry Potter micro moments. I have so much cool stuff that I share on there. So go take a look at that social media, and there's something for everyone on there. I even have like old wrestling cards, old music band cards, so there's so much cool stuff. All right. Did I pack the wrong one? I think I might have packed the wrong card. Everybody give me a moment. All right, guys, I found my error. I put a wrong character card in one of the shipments. I am so glad I found that. That would be a very expensive mistake to make due to the fact that these are already on sale, and that would have just killed any profit I thought I was gonna have in this and made 2 customers upset because I swapped cars from one to the other. So I'm so glad I caught it. That stuff happens. I mean, it's just life. We're all humans. That stuff happens. But glad that I caught it before it went out and became an even bigger problem. So this one is the Racerverse Batman, and Batman is going to Manchester, Connecticut, going to its correct new home. Man, I remember in the beginning when I was, really ramping up my resale, I made so many errors in shipping. I was shipping wrong things to wrong places, and it's because I didn't have a system in place. I was just kind of winging it. And I have found that in my life, especially with my scattered brain, I have to have a system. I have to, and I can't deviate from it, because then that's when I start really making mistakes. And in my life, I've had to learn everything the hard way, so those were very expensive lessons to learn. I lost quite a bit of money. I made customers unhappy, and it was just honest mistakes. I didn't mean to do it. It's just I had a lot on my plate. I was trying to balance having a full-time job, having a side hustle, having probably 3 more side hustles, because that's just how I am. And yeah, and still every day, that I always make mistakes. There's always, something that's gonna happen, something like that, something just stupid and little, and it can become a snowball into a way bigger situation. All right, now this is the coolest jacket. This is a dialogue leather fringed jacket in purple. I would have totally kept this jacket for myself if it would have fit me. And we are going to very nicely fold it up. Yeah, this jacket is beautiful. I really wish it would have fit me. But it's something I'm sure I got in like a take-all or something. I know I didn't just find this in the wild. It's going to Hemet, California. Because if I would have found this in the wild, I would have remembered exactly where I found it. For some reason, I can remember those kind of things. Like if you find a super special piece, I can be like, oh yeah, I found that at this thrift store. I found that, at a garage sale. But this one, I don't remember where it came from, so that must have been from a take-all. All right, we have a starter tank top for boys. This is going to Chelmsford, Massachusetts. Now these sales right here, you know, these are the ones that you don't make tons of margin in, but they are your just everyday sales. These are going to be the things that reach kind of a wide audience. You're going to have a lot of competition in those markets, but they're good sales. Just keep sales going. Oh, next is going to be an Amazon sale. I recently got approved to put my Pokemon cards on Amazon, and one sold. This is going to be the special illustration Ralts. This is going to San Marco, Texas. And we are going to put, just to be safe, a little bit of bubble wrap on this card. Just like this. Real easy, one piece of tape that already unfolded itself. Yeah, it's been really great being able to put some of these cards on Amazon. And I do them FBM, which is fulfilled by merchant, which is different than FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon, that I do with my books. So this just goes up on Amazon, and then once it's sold, I ship it from here. It's really easy. And it gives me another place to post, you know, cards and get some exposure out of that. It's going Ground Advantage, so I can go in there. All right, Poshmark. Under Armour boys, kids. It is going to be this Under Armour kids blue track jacket going to Montgomery, Texas. Goes priority. And I cannot sing the praises of Vindu, or not, sorry, yes, Vindu, but Posher VA enough. I finally remembered, it was Rebecca Allison. I watch her on YouTube. I really like her videos. She really gives a lot of good information, and she recently just did a video that was all about how to spot like designer clothes in the wild and you don't know that designer. And it was a lot about like, look for these types of tags or look for these types of clothing, you know. I find those all really good just tips, especially because like when I was getting into reselling, I still don't know anything. And some of the little tips that I got, I was like, oh, okay, like, and it made it easier to source. And because you could source all day long, every single day, you know, and you could, and that's not a really good wise spend of your time. Like if you could walk into a Goodwill and go, I need to buy these 10 items because I already see, you know, the value in them. You're not sitting there getting out your phone, doing comps, trying to find it, Google Lensing it, all that stuff. It just makes your life a tiny bit easier. And for me, any time I can make my life a tiny, minute, little tiny bit easier is great. So, but I was watching her and she uses Posher VA, which does all of the dirty work in Poshmark. The selling, you know, the sharing of your closets and sending offers and sharing listings and all that stuff, it does it for you. Like, I don't have to touch it. I literally say, you know, do this, and it schedules it, and it just goes. And I have been getting tons of Poshmark orders. So it's paid for itself over and over again. I do have a link down in my description where you can click it and try Posher VA. See if you like it. I think they even have like a 1-week free trial, which in my free trial, I sold an item. So it was like, this is, you know, a no-brainer. All right, next is going to be, oh, already did it. Just trying to ship it, not priority. So this is going to be a vintage Brighton belt. It has all these coins on them. It's a museum collection that they did. Again, I was about to do it again. I don't know where my brain is today. It's been crazy. It's been busy. We have so much going on here. We have so much going on with the animals. We have our little cornbread, our new baby goat. So that's been keeping me busy. So I just don't even know where my brain is. It's going to Parsons, Kansas. And to bore you with the repetition, I always use these priority mail stickers to seal these bags. I'm always worried about one breaking open. All of this material is free. You would actually be very surprised what you can order on Amazon. We're having a day. On the USPS's website for priority boxes and materials. There's so much stuff on there, and they will ship it to you for free. And you do have to use priority mail as the label, but man, like, there's so much cool, like, different packing supplies that they offer, which I need to grab one of these boxes up here. Oh, look at that. I have one that's already been taped. So past me was looking out for future me. This is going to be another pop. This is going to be Marvel. This is Kamala Khan, the Walgreens exclusive. It is going to Chicago, Illinois. You know, that's one thing about Poshmark. Yes, the priority mail is more expensive. The nice thing is that I can use the priority mailing supplies, and it gets to the customer faster. And I feel like, you know, in today's age, we're all used to, you know, prime shipping. You get everything in 2 days, except for at my house because we don't even have a mailbox. But, you know, everyone's used to that. So when they order something and it comes snail mail, they're kind of like, I don't know, like, was this worth it? And then they get really antsy about, like, where's my box? Where's my box? And I'm like, it's coming. It's just slow boat. So, you know, that is a pro of using the priority mail boxes. So what I have left is going to be card shipments. I will not bore you through me doing that monotonous process, but I will show you what sold. This is Hasuyan Goodstar. This is the V-Star card. Kohlresis Experiment. Sorry, I have a hard time with some of these cards. And Dragonite V. These are all going out today, as well as I have an FBA shipment going out today. Thank you so much. I hope you watched part 1. If you didn't, go back and watch that one. I'm going to wrap this up real fast. If you liked this video, please go down here and like it. It's really easy, and it really helps me out. Now, if you didn't like it, move on. There's a million other videos on YouTube for you to watch. And like I said in a lot of my videos, I do pack breaks every single night, and I also share tons of stuff about the ranch, you know, background stuff, all kinds of fun things on my social media, and I am 6ShooterCharlie on there. It's so easy to find me. And thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.